Hi there, True North Service Management Solutions here with a quick video tutorial. This is in relation to if you are an existing customer and you've purchased some additional licenses for Trackit and how to apply those. Very simple. Trackit 20.xx, so if you're running 2018, 2019 and so forth, if you apply additional license files, it's all can be done within the interface. However, if you are using the inventory, which is called asset management for auditing PCs, laptop servers, etc., and you buy additional licenses for that, there's a couple of ways you can do that with Trackit 20xx. So first of all, applying technician licenses is quite simple. You would simply go into your Trackit interface and click on the hamburger menu and then configuration. From the options, scroll down to product updates, license updates, and then you will see a button to apply a new license file. Click on this and the license file will select an area to upload from. So if you browse to where you've dropped your license file, I've got this XML file on the desktop, you simply browse to that location, upload it, and then it will apply that to Trackit. It does advise obviously restarting services or IIS for the changes to take place, and that's how you apply the Trackit license file if you've got additional technicians, self-service licenses, etc. Now, unlike 11.x and its predecessors there, it used to be a single license file to update your configuration. However, the new version is using new technology. It's using BCM client management, that's called, and that is a solution that is used across the BMC portfolio to do complete PC lifecycle management. So it does inventory, it does remote, it does patch management, including non-Microsoft patching. It does deployment, including operating system deployment, and then there's Compliance Manager, which does things for software licensing, vulnerability management, so if you're familiar with SCAP, and some stuff like device management, power management, etc. So if you've purchased additional licenses for your auditing needs, or you've been interested in those additional options, there's a couple of ways you can apply the license file there. So that's not done within the Trackit interface. However, there is a drop-down box that talks about client management, and it does give you some idea about how to do that. This video tutorial will also show you how to do that. So the first thing you would simply do is you'd go into your services, and then you can stop the client management service, like so. And then if you're doing it the manual way, it would be a case of scrolling, browsing to this area. So under BMC software, client management, master, data, Vision 64 database, and then license, you will see there is an XML file there called hosts, and it's just a simple case of dropping the new one in there. So let me just create a folder, and we will call it old for our old license file. I'm going to move that into there. Let me just quickly minimize the back of that window, and if I just copy and paste this into this new location. Now I could rename this to host.xml, but there is no real need because the product will actually do that himself. So when I start that off, the client management agent will kick in, and then this will refresh and it will become a host file. There we go. And then you can load either Trackit to look at the license files for the configuration change, or you can go into the client management console itself. Now this is going to show you how many licenses you've got, but this is also the area where you can apply the license within the interface, and it's a case of going to global settings, down into licenses, and then you've got your license configuration. If you need to apply a new license, simply go to the icon there, import a new license file. You browse to the location where the XML file is stored and apply that. and then once that's complete, it's going to give you a recommendation to do a reboot after importing that new license. And that's quite simply how you apply new license files for Trackit. So remember, if it's Trackit and it's technician licenses or self-service licenses, you do that in the Trackit interface. If it's to do with the asset management side and your devices and it's additional licenses there, you can either manually browse to the location where the host XML file is there. No need to rename the file. It will do that for you when you stop and start the service. Or you go into the client management console and then update it from there. I hope that's been useful for you, and there'll be plenty more videos giving you some sort of little tutorials and tips in the future. Any questions, please don't hesitate to call us on 0121 663 1763, or alternatively email sales@truenorthsm.com. All the information has been down in the ticker, and I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial. Many thanks for watching.